episode of Bonsai Mates. Today basically I woke up and I thought I'd check on my maple tree. This isn't a maple, this is a ficus. Just a standard evergreen ficus, I believe. I have a couple of Benjamin or Benjamina, whatever they are. They're more of a yellow one. I should have grabbed one as an example. Here, I'll go grab one. This is one a friend styled not too long ago. As you see, the leaves are different. Put that there. There you go, mate. It's a display piece for today on my video. Alright, so back to the maple. It had an infestation in the roots of insects galore. So I had to basically pull that, and to pull that and all that stuff I had to go through a couple of pots that were a bit smaller, and this one here has already grown a fair bit of roots from being in the sphagnum moss. A little bit of peat moss in there, but I've dusted a lot of that out. That's a lot of the dark dirt in there. I've already gone ahead though and prepped this one with the same pine and little pebbles and stuff with rocks, the usual mix. But basically I got to get this guy into this pot, this ficus. As you can see, it's had a bit of a bend. It still has styling for the future, but for now I'm just looking to get him in the pot and to see if I can tickle the root a bit more further down. There we go with this. Pull that out. There we go, there's our root system. Alright, no serious cutting is needed. Just a matter of positioning really, and getting the wire that I'm going to be using to hold him down right to the base. So I'm going to need that bit of wire out. There's many different methods you could use to hold your plant in place, but right now I just go the usual bit of wire through, twitched in the bottom, and basically have an anchor. This isn't wrapping, this is just quick anchor. It'll keep him to the pot. Now basically it's anchored in. Move it back so you can see the full thing. And I'm just gonna, this was a bit of the root cutting, come off. Basically gonna start packing a lot of the sphagnum moss with the soil back in, because it's still good soil, you don't waste. And they love the sphagnum moss, peat moss mix in with it, but sometimes it can be your enemy and leave too much moisture, so just watch your water control, your self-control with your water. I'm just going to fill this in. Some more grit there. Probably won't need too much. Sorry if you hear my cat in the background, he's dying to come outside, it's a lovely day. He will be after the video. I'm just going to pack it down the sides, make sure it's in there. Some prefer their levels different, but this one I'm going a bit of a mound, and I'll water it down to reveal the nimbari or just some root system. Keep it simple. Just firm, don't overpress to squish your roots or anything. Give them air to breathe and move so they can grow more roots. That ball will fill this pot out nicely in no time. I should be able to just leave it at that. Any extra, after you water, any extra soil you need to add in some dips, just add. This will only need like watering maybe twice a week, 3 if it's a really warm week. Hot days, they don't exactly like too much when they're small, but when they're bigger they can withstand a little more. That is basically it. Quick transfer this ficus. Leave it evergreen, they stay green all the time. Eventually it'll bush out and I'll give it a trim, but not too much stress in one hit. Now always remember to give it a bit of a water with your little watering can. Put mine somewhere, here he is. Alright. And always remember, just give it a little bit of water of the watering can with the roots. I've put a bit of sea salt. I recommend a little sea salt mix. Always reduces stress. I don't want too much to flood the table, but I'll give that a full watering down a bit later. For now, it'll reduce the stress. That was Bonsai Mates by Casting and Plague, and other mates who will be joining us in other episodes. For now, have a good day and Bonsai Mates.